Welcome back to the channel. We just come round in the photo daily driver. Today we're going to get that just out of the unit and drop the water, and then it'll be time for a new water pump and a bypass hose. We've got a set of plugs to put in it, a different coil to put on it, and that's what we're going to be aiming at doing today. As you'll remember, when I put the water in it the other week, we didn't put any antifreeze in, so it's just clean water. We'll just drop it onto the yard and that can swill away. We've not got to get rid of the antifreeze. So we'll get that out, get it on this yard here and just let it drain. That's the first job. Right, the bottom hose is off, just dripping nicely, and I've took the top hose off as well. I want to take the 4 small bolts, then that's the top one, same each side, 2 on each side, take the radiator out so we can flush it. That's my next stage, get the rad off. Well, I've got the radiator out and I've just moved this top hose, and as you'll see in a second, it's come away from the starter, from the water pump. So that was broke, and boy, that's clogged. Just be careful with that one there. Take this nut off, lift this pipe up. I'll do that and get back to you. Right, I moved the pipe work out of the way. Look at the inside of that water pump. Well, that's the pipe off. And that's where it snapped. Just turn it around for you. That's where it snapped. Look at how congealed that is in there. And believe it or not, that jubilee clip's come undone. We'll see if we can get it off. Get the inner bit out and salvage this pipe. I have been and got another pipe. There's one there. So we've got 2 to choose from. Right, you can see all that in there now. That is actually antifreeze. Wow. This engine's going to want a good flush. See if we can save this pipe. It is actually coming out. God, that's rotten. That's the end of the pipe off the water pump. Crikey. I don't think we'll be reusing this pipe. Look at that. So when you're restoring your Morris Minors, check all your water system. Right, we're down to the 4 bolts that hold the fan on to the front. Get them off next. The belt will come off with them. That's the 3rd one. One more left. Not very easy one-handed, but we'll get it off. Finger tight. Yep, that's finger tight in there. That's the fan blade. It was off. Pile of bits. I'll put them there. prise that off. I'm going to have to loosen this dynamo off. So it don't want to come. I thought it might have come past, but it won't. Back in a bit. We managed to pull it off. So we'll get the belt off. Stuck in the crank pulleys off. Right, that's that. Undo the dynamo so we can get to the water pump bolts. Yeah, that does look a bit ropey, that. Right, we'll get the dynamo undone. Right, we're swapping back from Whitworth's, quarter Whitworth, which was that one. We're now on 1/2 inch AF. That's coming off now. We've loosened that one. Right. What's the tensioner size? Are we 9/16? We must be. So we'll get them two off. We'll get these two out here. Just slacken that one off down there for the tensioner. We'll just flick the I'm going to say alternator, dynamo out the way, and then we can get the water pump off. So, back to you shortly. This bottom bolt here was very tight, so I'm just working it backwards and forwards steadily so we don't snap it, but it's coming. The others have they've all freed off. It's just this last one. Bit of an awkward spanner angle just here, but I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. But it's coming bit by bit. It's getting looser. So we'll get this one out. Right, that's the last bolt for the water pump. But I've got to get this bypass hose off. And in the bottom of it, it don't look good. The screw wouldn't come undone, a little nut and bolt. So I've just had to get in there with the angle grinder. I'm just hoping that in here, when we get it off, we've still got complete insert into the head, so I've not got to mess about with that. Excuse my fingers while I'm trying to do this. It's coming. Oh, that's good. This still, if you can see it there. I'll get it in focus. That bit there where my finger is. That's an insert into your head, into the cylinder head. That's where the bypass hose goes in, and that is complete. So I've not got to mess about putting a new one of them in. That's that bit done. Last bolt out of there. Look at the state of this water pump. See how it's been dripping a long time onto this timing case. That's all rusty. At some time we're going to have to replace that, but not at the moment. Right, I'll get this off, see if we can get this water pump out and just see how bad it is behind all this lot. Right, let's see if the water pump comes off. See what we've got at the back of here. Wet feet, we've got wet feet. Crikey. Look at that. What's that bit? Crikey. We'll get rid of that out of the way. Somewhere down here. I've got room. Let's just put the screwdriver up there. Yeah, that feels clear. And then somewhere down here we have got show you that. That's the bypass hose. Totally clogged up. Where are we? We're there. That's solid. Well, I've dug this new water pump out. That's the box for it. I've had that in stock a while. Nearly 4 years. That's my last one. So I've got a water pump, which came with a gasket. That's that bit. And we've got a bypass hose. Now this came in a load of parts that I got when we acquired that Austin van. And the date on this packet, 2014, if you can see it there. 3rd of December 2014. Bypass hose. So that's what we're going to use. I need to find some small jubilee clips to hold this bypass hose on. Just clean a few things up before we add anything else back on. Just checking that now, that where that bypass hose goes in, that is all clear in there. That's clean and done. And just a shout out to Lord Jackson. If you're watching, leave us a message, Lord Jackson. It's his birthday this coming weekend. Big birthday for him. So everybody get over to Lord Jackson and Buzz the dog to his channel. Wish him happy birthday. I think it's Saturday. There you go. Give him an happy birthday. I'm just going to clean this up, as Adam would say, at Norfolk Man Cave, with his cleanest dirty rag. Just going to have a look at this face here. Get some of this really horrible gunk off it, where this water pump's been leaking. Just see what it's like. Well, under all the dirt, the face where the gasket goes doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. The next thing, get the compressor on and blow everything out. Give it a good blowout. Next job, compressor. Right, thanks for watching. If you've got this far, we've got the water pump out. We've got it all prepped, ready to go back in. I put the traveller back in the unit because I've got to go out to a breakdown. That's the end of my fun for today. So thanks for watching. Give us a like, hit the subscribe button, tell us where you're from, and we'll see you when we put it back together. Bye for now.